Hello and welcome to episode number 2 of this Let's Play of Medieval Dynasty here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we kind of got ourselves into the game a little bit. We put some farms in, we started working on our house. We are though going to have to go and pick up quite a bit of stone, so that is probably what we're going to be doing today. We are also complaining about thirst. I don't think we have actually anything. Actually, we do have some apples which provide a little bit of food and water. So we'll gobble up some apples. Yeah, that seems like an idea. And let's also go into the first person because it's temperature. Yeah, okay. So it's a little bit cold here. Ah. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's cold. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a lot of stones here to get our initial home up and running. The worst part is we're gonna need to have 2 of them. So we're gonna need to have... Actually, we're gonna need to have quite a bit of things. We're gonna need to have 2 homes and a resource. You know what, actually... Could we potentially... I'm thinking maybe we could potentially just get another house up. Gotta be a little bit careful here because there might be spookiness in the forests. Well, we know there are bears down here. So, also... we can remove the stumps. If you use a shovel on the trees, the stumps will go away. And if you don't use a shovel on the tree will eventually regrow. But I think we're not going to be removing any of the stumps at the moment. So,
sure is frosty.
Yeah, you say that. Maybe we'll have to make a little campfire here. Oh, forgot a log. I wonder why we are complaining about the cold. Yeah, it's a little bit cold here. What is it, like a cold snap? No. Not much we can do about it. We're just going to have to wait until daytime comes around. Now, if we had our house built, we could have... oh, there we go. Another point in survival. That is going to come in handy because that means we can be insensitive to the temperature. So we get 2%, sorry, 2 degrees more temperature tolerance, which is probably going to be good. So now we can kind of go into our inventory here. And then the green bar is just going to expand by 2 degrees. So that we... so we need 2 pieces of logs in here.
There's a real nip in the air.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Can we make like a little campfire? Couple of sticks. Yeah, we'll make that. Require a torch. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, let's run down to the river. Hopefully we don't get eaten up by anything spooky down here. I did see there were some visons in the area here. The weather is terrible. What the heck, man?
I haven't been drinking enough today.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the river. We're gonna get a little bit of food. Sorry, water. Oh, there is actually no... there's no straws here? Well, that could be problematic. Could be really problematic. Well, yeah, I know it's cold. We are looking for straws so we can make that torch of yours. Yeah, also if you kind of run out your stamina bar, you get like tunnel vision, which is kind of interesting. I don't see any straws here. Oh, there's hogs over there, or boars. We'll go away from those because they can definitely kill us. Okay, so we just need to get a torch. That's kind of what we need. Oh, are these straws? Please be straws. Oh, there's no straws. Oh, there we go. Got some straws. Or reeds. Good. Okay, let's make a torch. Now that's going to warm us up as well. So I think if we just press F, there we go. I usually don't like playing with torches, but since it is YouTube, we probably should do this, right? And we're going to need straw to insulate our roof. Going to make a straw roof, so we're probably going to be picking up quite a few of these while we're here. Probably a couple of, 120, 150 would be nice. Then again, we're kind of also a little bit overburdened. Right, let's see, 100 and... 10, 113, 100, yeah, let's do 120. We can always go and get more later down the line. That should at least be enough to get us, should also kind of pick up stones and such. Let's see if we can find some stuff along the shoreline here. Try not to burn out all our stamina right away. Let's see, isn't that where we... Let's see here. Where are we, by the way? We go in here and do that. It should be here. Oh, excuse me. Here. 200 meters. Okay. So we're going to have to travel a little bit to get home. We could get straws. What is that? Oh, I think we might have found treasure, folks. Ooh, some apples. Nice. Some coins. Nice. Potion of healing. Might be nice. A wooden shovel. I think we'll just pick it with us. Okay, so can we get over here without being eaten up by anything silly? Now, I know the Bison doesn't eat us, but he will definitely one-shot us. So with the boars, well, they might two-shot us, but still. The boars are definitely vicious. So is the Bison. We kind of would like to have... hammer out. And again, let's pick up stones because that's kind of what we need for our building, right? We can kind of see the house up here. Yeah, so I think in the beginning we'll just make 2 houses.
Sure is frosty.
Is it now? Let me get this up. And we're kind of slowly filling up our stamina bar here. Can we remove you? And hello. And then we'll use the torch to light this one up. just so we have a little bit source of heat here. And then we'll continue working on our house. There we go. So I think eventually we'll see if we can make some time lapse out of the buildings. Okay, so we're gonna need definitely more stones. We could theoretically also... Did we have a pickaxe? Yes. So we could be sneaky about this. Now there are bears right down here, so we're gonna be kind of...
I should better warm myself up.
Yes. But we should be able to get into the mine without aggroing the bears, I think. So we'll sneak out here. Oh, that might not be true. I think he's coming for us. Yeah, okay. That's a dumb... I think he gave up. Okay, so maybe we're not going to get into the mine without killing the bears. Well, that's going to be a problem. Well, if he comes now, we are basically as good as dead. You might have to try and lead him away a little bit. We have basically just settled on the worst place ever, flanked by boars, visons, and bears. No wolves, though. I don't like the wolves. The wolves are terrible. Terrible, terrible creatures. They gobble us up very, very quickly. There we go. Got another survival skill. Let's get another point in the temperature. Actually, I think we got 2 points. So we'll put 1 point in this one here. So this one will allow us to kind of look for stones on the ground. And then we'll put another point in here, so we don't freeze to death. So if I hold down the Alt key, you can see some of the things lighting up now, which is kind of what we want to happen here. So yeah, we're gonna, in the beginning, we're just gonna make a little homestead. So we have our little farm patch here. We're gonna have another house here with a woodcutter in it. And then we'll hope for the best. We do actually have some logs we can put in here. Slow and steady we are getting our walls up. It's been a terrible spring. It's freaking raining all over the place. Okay, so now we can make a resource bin, which is very nice. It's something we're definitely going to need. So that's where we're going to be storing all of our resources. We should be able to get some of the straws in here. So I think we'll just use all the straws and then we'll just drop them on the ground here. For now, was there a little rat there? Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We'll drop all of the sticks, all of the straw, all of that. We'll just drop everything on the ground. We'll clean up later. Okay. So let's go back out. We're gonna need more logs, I think. And we're also gonna need more stones. Yeah. Luckily for us, there are plenty of stones on the ground. A little bit careful with... Oh, that was a wolf first, but no. So let's start chopping down some trees. Okay, so the reason why we are using two different axes for this is basically... I think we went over that last episode, but we're using two axes because this takes 2 hits from whatever axe, but You see that is 80, 60, 40, 20. Yeah, so if we go and find another axe here, and if we use the, yeah, so 85, 70. Yeah, so it's a lot slower. So we'll use the copper axe to fell the trees. And we'll use this one to debark it, because this doesn't matter too much what we're using. Yeah, so let's get you. Oh, there we go. We also got a level in extraction. So, what should we do for extraction? Slower losses, or I think actually we're going to be doing slower durability loss on the axe. It's a pain to always have to deal. There's a log right there. We'll try and fill up our inventory as much as we can, and then we'll drag our way back home. Gosh, I can't believe we have spent almost an entire season building a house. But okay. It's gonna be our house for a while. We might move into a bigger house later down the line, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so let's hop in here. Get you done. Oh wait, we were not done with the straws. Where is the straws? And boom. Is that all we need? Yeah, so we have a bed, we have a little cooking camp. Let's pick up all the stuff here, because now we can actually... did we not have anything else here? Yeah, we did have... feathers. Dang it, the carrot seeds are gone. Okay, no more carrot seeds. Unless they manage to get outside. Yeah, we are not going to get those back, are we? Yeah, they're stuck in there. Okay, but we have a little chest here. 50 kilos of storage, which is super nice. We'll put away the feathers, the hot plants. The logs for now, we're probably going to go and grab those. Really quick. And then we're going to go into the management tree here. The management page here. So if we click on the houses here, we see we have one house here, one simple house. And we're going to name this Hanniballshow. So it's kind of a good idea to kind of name the houses. Let's say you build a house for a woodcutter, right? So you can kind of sort out where people live compared to their workplace, right? So we're gonna need yet another house. So let's see if we can find a place where we have kind of something like that. Would be nice. Right. So we make like a little semicircle here. Well, I don't know if I like that. I mean, it doesn't matter if we spread it out a little bit. I think that would be nice. So we have like a little area here. And then we could have like... Can we build that yet? No. We need to build a woodshed. That's kind of what we want. And a house. Let's go back into building mode. We don't have any stones. But we should be able to find 1 million of them at least. Out here in the wild. Hopefully. We'll just fill up our inventory with stones. And with there has been like one DLC to the game. I don't know if it is part of the main game or not, but if you are unhappy with the placement, you can easily move the buildings. Before you had to tear down the entire building and rebuild it. Now you can just move it with a couple of clicks, which is nice. Saves us quite a lot of materials because, you know, they are expensive to build. The houses. Well, you need food. Well, let's see if we can find you some food. Then we need logs. And the good thing with if we get a log cutter, the log cutter will chop down trees, but it won't physically chop them down. So basically they're just generating logs. So if you kind of would like to preserve your forest nearby, that's kind of why I don't chop down or remove the stumps. You do get one log out of each stump you remove. Make sure there are no baddies down here.
The more you work, the hungrier you get.
Yeah, let's see. I think we had some food. We found some apples. Let's eat those. They also provide a little bit of water. Right, so let's chop them up. And I would have loved to have gotten at least one person moving in to our settlement. Okay, we're gonna have to drop one stone. It's a little bit heavy. Actually, could we drop 6 sticks? Yeah, we'll drop those instead because we kind of need those. I think. So we're going to be making this city here, or this town, whatever we like to call it, a little bit more organic than we usually do in Workers and Resources, where we kind of build like very structural things. So this is going to be a complete 180 on my city layout. Yeah. Also, if we wanted, we could, for example, have added in more windows. I actually wonder if we would like to have less windows, because the windows require more logs to put in. Same with the door, but we are going to need a door. That's just the way it is, right? And these plant leaf we can eat if we get damage. So we have taken a little bit of damage due to the cold. So you see here we have 92.4 out of 100. So if we go into the food thing here, you can see here we get +5 health. So we should be able to eat 2 of those, and then we should be 100% healthy. I'll get more sticks. Sorry, more stones. Just gonna be a little bit careful because I have no idea what's in the forest here. Now we haven't found anything. There's also mushrooms and flowers you could pick. St. John's wort could be nice to have a little bit of, because if you get poisoned, you know, food poisoning, we I don't see anything. Yeah, we can eat St. John's wort, I think, to remove some of the poison. So there are kind of like 3 types of buildings. So you have like logs, which is a tier 2 version of it, which basically means we're going to need a whole bunch of logs to build the houses. Then you also have stone, which is a tier 3, which is a good insulation, I guess, in the houses. And then you have like the wattle houses, which is basically just sticks that is woven together. It's just very common to use wattle, and then you can put daub on it, basically cow poop mixed together with straws and water, so you kind of make like a mushy, muddy thing, which you kind of smear over the sticks, and then that will kind of help insulate. So you can, yeah, you basically can insulate your houses if you like. But we need more stones. Where are they all hiding? We probably don't need more sticks. Here they are. Free roaming stones. Yeah, I know. Another thing I think we'll build in the beginning. I think we'll build a well. Maybe. We'll see. The fact that there is a road here, that probably means that it is a little bit safe, but it's never too safe. I've been eaten up by wolves on many occasions while traveling on the road. Then we have a hunting lodge, which is probably going to be our way to generate food in the beginning. Let's see here, can we get those in here? We also need to adjust the roof here. Oh, we have done that. Yeah, I bet you do. Probably have some goodies in our backpack, I would imagine. Is that all the stones we needed? Nope, some more stones here. Then we'll head back to here. Actually, we did have some logs just laying around us. It's not great. I need to use them. You see, that would use 2 logs for the window. Oh yeah, we had some dry meat. We also have some oat rolls. Let's eat some oat rolls. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, so the birch trees, the white trees here, they only give 2 logs. And the spruce gives 3 logs. Now, the maple trees gives 4 logs, but there are none of those in sight. So it's kind of better to chop down maple trees than spruce trees. Okay, so let's get our stone axe. Also, if you stand under a falling tree, you know, you're gonna get squashed. Just saying. Hello? Hello? Excuse me? There we go. There's one more log over there. Probably gonna need quite a lot of logs for what we're gonna do next, I would imagine. We'll see. So I think we'll have the woodcutter here. And we'll kind of make like a little, almost like a little hamlet, I think. There we go. We can now officially make the woodshed. Okay. You're kind of close to get this done. Okay, so we need 1... Oh, all the straws. Give me all the straws. We already have a bird on our roof. Oh gosh, we can see the bandit camp over there. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to expand, how to defend ourselves. I don't know if they kind of go out and raid us or whatever they do. But we'll just keep our distance and we should be fine for now at least. Seems like we also gonna have to go and get more straws. Kind of a little bit low on those. We were good with regards to food, right? I have a bunch of tools we could put away. Yeah, I don't know why the combat music plays while we are in here. Hopefully it doesn't have anything to do with our neighbors. Well, on both these sides. But you never know, right? Alright, let's take a little breather here and view our little town. There we go, we have some stamina now, it should be fine. And you're also dirty. So if you get dirty, you can just go into a river, and or you can make like a little bathtub. That was us. We'll stay away a little bit. All right. There's one log down here. One log up here. One log here. And one here. That should at least hopefully finish the other house. And again, all the houses, you can build 70 houses right off the bat if you like. But you are going to pay taxes on them. And the higher dynasty reputation is, the higher the price is. The taxes. Or is it... I might have lied there. It might be how many people you have here. So, Eagle... inspecting my crops. Okay. Okay, so there we have one house. And then we're going to be making the woodshed, which is going to be where our initial worker is going to be doing all its work. Kind of wonder, do we want to have it like as like a little back part to here? Like so? Yeah, sure. Oh, we need stones. Let's see if we can. And I wonder if we can ever get those. Yeah, I don't think we can get those back. They are stuck forever. We do have some stones. Now, luckily, the wooden shed is not as resource heavy. No, the woodshed is not so resource heavy. So let's get those in there. Chop, chop, chop. There we go. And yeah, we basically almost have everything we need here. So that's the frame. We're going to need one log here. We're going to need one log here. Okay, I'll go down to the river. Try and dodge everything that is going to eat us, like these. Oh gosh, I almost ran right into them. So we'll take a good way around here. There's many of them as well. There is also boars on this side, which are also going to gobble us up. So yeah, we're basically surrounded by all the worst things in the game.
I'm parched.
Yeah, stop complaining. Let's get some stuff in you here. We needed some more stones, right? No, what was it? Logs? Okay, let's see if we can grab a log from here without getting eaten up by any wildlife. Also, if you're curious, you can click on your map and you can see we are here now, right? And if you click one back, you can see, oh, the boars are way down here. So we kind of have a good area here. These are terrible. Those are terrible. I don't think we have seen any wolves yet. Not yet. But we will probably see them eventually. Oh, almost went straight into the Vicent there. There we go, another tree. And it's going to be good when we get a lumber cutter, but we're also going to have to make sure that they have everything they need. So I think we're going to be maybe heading straight to town and yeah, see if we can hire. There's a maple tree right there. We'll save it for a better day when we can actually walk. So we could theoretically go and get another person out. That means we're going to have to manually put in the stuff we want them to eat. So we're going to need some firewood. We're going to need water. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we're going to need water as well. We do have a bucket, though, so... and 8 straws, was that everything? I think so. Oh, jeebus, you scared me. Okay, so we have now 19 stone. I don't think we can... Well, we can store a little bit. Not everything. But a little bit. We can... But I do wonder if we should build a well, so we don't have to run past the bison every time we need to drink. Safety, right? Now, what is the well underneath? Is it extraction? Yeah, there we go. So we'll put a well right about here. 1 log. Yeah, give me all the logs. Probably gonna need more of them. Yeah. Remember why we... Well. We're not done with that one yet. And also our durability on the axe is going down. If you press Q, you can make like stone axes and stone tools and such. So, so that should be good. I don't think we are in any trouble yet. So far, so good. Also, our character starts at the age... Oh. Speak of the devil. Let's make a stone axe. And then we'll pick up. Did we get all of them? Oh, there's one more here. Yeah, that should be it. So let's... Oh, no, it was the straws we needed, right? I think we need straws for this one as well. One log in here. And one log in here. Then we'll go and get all the straws. All the straws, please. I don't think we have enough. 57. Yeah, we might. It's only 8 on this one. 16 plus 8. Like so. There we go. We got another production level. I think that's the first production level we have. Yeah. So here we can do a couple of things. We can get a... you get more experience when working in the workshop or the smithy. We can get more experience from using the sewing hut, or we can get more experience from using the kitchen workstation. So we're gonna have to make a workstation. Yeah, I don't know. Smithy, kitchen. We're probably going to be using quite a lot of time in the kitchen in the beginning, I think. We can also do this. Next level, we can... so basically when we press Alt, we are consuming stamina. Yeah, so if next level, we should be able to not do that. So let's get the thing up here. Like so. And then we'll tell you to make a little bit of firewood. Just a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to put that in here. So some firewood. You're also going to need some food. Yeah, we'll give you 10 of those. And then we're also going to need some water. So remember that bucket we had? We'll go in here. And have you... There it is. Actually, it was in our inventory all the time. So we can equip it and go down to the river and fill it. But since we now have a well, we can just go in here and fill the bucket. Here we go. And as luck would have it, it was a nice source of groundwater right underneath our feet. Who would have guessed? Right, so let's put you in here. So you kind of have everything you need now, right? So if we go into management here, we don't have any people, so there's no demand. But he should get everything he needs. We're also going to be making up a couple of stones. Stone tools. Then we'll go over to here, and we're going to be supplying the woodshed with stone axes. We'll make 4 of them. That should keep him busy for a while, or her, depending what we find. We probably should also buy with us a little bit of food, maybe? Because we did have quite a bit of money. Alright, so we'll put some... stone axes in here. We'll put 4. Okay. So we theoretically now have a little bit of stuff to... let's see, let's just put away... Actually, I think we'll sell this one. Yeah, I think we'll sell it. We actually have 2 copper axes. I will put away the copper hammers. We had 2 of those. We kind of don't need both of them. A copper hoe we don't need. A couple shovel we don't need. Simple torch we might need. We'll keep 1 axe. Simple bag we don't need. We'll just try and put away as much as possible. How many? We have 2,000 coins, so we should be able to get a little bit of stuff here. Okay. So what is it? 8, 16, 32 we need. So we have 1 straw left. Okay, so we might want to also bring some straws. Okay, so let's have a look. We're probably going to have to plan our route a little bit. It does seem like if we just go straight across here and don't follow the road, we should be able to stay clear of the bandit camp. And then we should just be able to go straight into Bestovia. And I think the camp is up here. Now, it could be that we are... What time is it? Yeah, it could be that when we get there... Wait, am I going the wrong way? No. Yeah, it could be when we get there that it might... That the shops might have closed. I think they close at 8. So, we're just gonna rush straight through here and cross our fingers for the best. Maybe we should even drop down a quick save, just for the sake of argument. And, yeah, so basically if we followed the road, we could have found potentially some more interesting stuff. But, oh, we spotted a wolf. I don't know where, but we might already be dead. Okay, map, where's the wolf? The wolf is down here, okay. So we'll run in that direction. Yeah, so the wolf, the Vicent, and... Let's see here. Sometimes there is like a little crashed wagon here. But no. Not this time. Yeah, man, we have been very unlucky with the weather. The weather has been terrible. Anything here? This is... I basically have just dubbed this the giant troll turd, but it's probably called something else. Probably. Thought I saw a wolf. Okay, so we are gonna get there at... Yeah, let's hope that they haven't closed yet. Because food is going to be a little bit of an issue in the beginning. Well, there is Bestovia. We might have to... we could theoretically, while we are here, we could have picked up some straws, right? I do believe that they have closed. I mean, it's very dark, isn't it? They're all at here. You.
Hello there.
Hi. Do you sell any food of any kind? Some sort of meat? Can I just buy a bunch of that? Let's say I buy 40 meat. That should keep us going until we get our own hunter up and running, I think. I think that's about it.
Want to see my wares? Good
Nope.
luck.
Okay, bye-bye. Now we need to find our way back out of the town and down to the camp, which should be right down here. You can kind of see the little people up there. Okay, let's see here. Hopefully there are some good ones. So we kind of would like to have, theoretically, we would like to have 2. If we can get a male and a female, they can live in the same house. We can't get 2 males and move them into the same house. So if we go in here, into the house, there is room for 2. So basically a male and a female and a kid. So, yeah, we could have gotten 2 people in here, but I think that's probably not like the best of ideas. Also, we should customize the name here and call this the Woodcutter House. There we go. So let's just cross our fingers that there actually is any good ones here. There are plenty of people here, so we want to have...
in which we all had green diamonds above our heads, and we were talking gibberish.
Yeah, you are a good one.
There's nothing
Enrica,
crackling of the cozy fire to make you forget.
how old are you? 27? A little bit old to be a spouse.
Hello.
But we could try. So, make fun of me, my favorite animals. We'll just see if we can
I heard
woo her up a little bit.
your own village. Keep at it. The beginnings are always the hardest.
Because, I mean, we do get reputation from flirting. So,
See you soon. How
Yeah.
is life treating you?
you can come and live next to me and the bear. And the bandits. Good luck on that. Are you going to make your journey all the way up there? Okay, so now that we have our first character, you see up in the left corner there are... She doesn't have a house, she doesn't have food, she doesn't have drinking water. She doesn't have firewood. Okay, so what we're going to do then, we're going to go into the management here. Going to go into the people tab here. And Henrika here, we're going to move her into the simple woodcutter's house. So she's going to be the one making wood for us. Okay. Then we're going to tell her to work in the woodshed. Now there is only room for 1 person in here. And you can kind of see what kind of skill they need. So the extraction skill, which she's pretty good at. Yeah, so she is, well, that's her lot in life, I guess. Now, I'm also curious, did we ever put the water in her house? Okay, I think we can actually check that by clicking on the small house and look in here. Yes, we did. So we can now see what is in here, right? Okay, so she will go back there. Oh, there's a little tent here. There could be a treasure here. If you find, like, places like these might not always be abandoned, though. There might be angry people here. Some fishing spear. We'll take that. And a bucket with some fish meat. We'll take that. Small container with more coins. Never have too many coins. Cherry wine. Another fishing spear. See if there is anything else around here. No. Okay. Another thing we need to do. Very important. Very important. Because now she's working at the woodcutter. But there is no wood to be cut. Because we're going to have to go into the extraction thing here. Going to have to click on the wooden shed. And we're going to tell them what to do. So I would like them to make logs, sticks, firewood, and planks. So you can kind of see here, if you have the plank selected, you need 1 log and 1 durability on your axe. Here, you just need 1 log. Sticks, you don't need anything. And logs is 1 log takes 2 durability on the axe. So at the moment we only have stone pickaxes, axes, which doesn't have a lot of durability, so we're probably going to have to make quite a few of these axes for her. Okay, so let's confirm that. Accept the assignment. Okay, so we can have this be like every year, also every season. We can also make it a seasonal season. So let's say in the summer we would like her just to pick sticks, for example. But we would like to have her make as many logs as possible. Now, she doesn't have any place to store it, so it's going to be stored in here. And let's do like 75 perhaps. So that's 20 logs. We're definitely going to need to have a little bit of... get like 20 here. Maybe we'll bring it down to 65. And then we'll have some sticks. Because we're probably going to need quite a bit of sticks and some planks. Bring it down here. So, yeah. So, some planks. So, we're going to make 1.68 planks per day. Yeah, per day. So, in the season, during a season, she will make, what, 6 planks. It's not very good. But let's confirm that. But it's also times 2. So if we go into here, we can kind of see the whole thing. So she's producing 10 logs, 11.18 sticks, 17.38 firewood, and 3.36 planks. Now, if we wanted, we can... Can we not make this a seasonal thing? Am I done? Yeah, seasonal management. So if we click that one, we can get like this every season. So let's say we would like, during the winter, we would like to make more firewood. But let's just have it like this. Now, did that reset this? No. Okay. So you can see here that they don't have any resources here because they need logs to make planks and firewood. You know what? I actually think we're going to be making less planks because we kind of don't need them and we can always make them ourselves. I think it's better that we do that. More logs and a little bit of firewood. Okay, so if we look now, she will produce how much firewood? 17 point something. And is that the demand per day? But yeah, let's get home. Like so. And then we'll call it a day. Maybe we should have our thumbnail over here by the people.
I need more cloves.
Yes. Yeah. Now, she will, if we look at the maps, so she will actually walk all the way and follow the road. So let's hope she doesn't get eaten up by bandits. So let's do something like that. We'll go into first person and then we'll see if we can use the... see if we can get a little bit of a cool thumbnail for today. A little bit annoying that we only get them during nighttime. So maybe something like that. Yeah, that could be our second thumbnail of this series. So yeah, again, I still appreciate if you're going to get any feedback, what you think, if there is something we would like to do different. If you like the series or not, that would have definitely been a good help for us. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. I just want to say, again, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should be a subscribe button in the comment section. All the good stuff you can find underneath the video, and all interactions goes far helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.